thought, why not repeat the experience, and hopefully I could make this more of a regular thing. I just like having a choice, I guess. I have conflicting feelings and thoughts about zoo in general. I'm mesmerized by the writing style. It is absolutely stunning. I loved it. It's so true, isn't it? Like, this sentiment is so absolutely true. Things that are deeply connected with our human nature, I guess. So hello everyone, and welcome to another Eclectic book diary. I had so much fun doing my last vlog, so I thought, why not repeat the experience, and hopefully I could make this more of a regular thing. So first of all, let's recap or update you of what I've been reading, basically. So I am currently reading Spy X Family manga, and I just finished Volume 2 yesterday, and today I'm continuing with Volume 3. I have the e-book version, and the physical book supposedly is going to be here in the next couple of days. The e-version of this is actually in English, and the expected volume, physical volume, is in German. So I'm kind of doing this for most of the mangas that I'm reading. I'm reading them both in English and in German. I have also ordered Oathbringer by Brandon Sanderson, which I'm not going to be reading for this vlog. It will probably be for my next vlog, but I've already ordered it, and it should be here in the next week or so as well. But because of that, I have decided to read one of the books that I already have, and I have picked Beasts of a Little Land. It says here that it begins in the 1917s, and Korea is under Japanese occupation. I think it should have a similar vibe as Pachinko by Raymond Lee. I am super excited for this. I am going to, as per usual for my reading habits, I'm going to merge the physical book with the audiobook, because that's my favorite way of reading. I always mention this in almost in every video of mine. I think in general, I just like having a choice, I guess. Like, if I want to simply read the book, I can, and if I just want to hear the audiobook, I can, and if I want to mix them together, I also can. I like that flexibility aspect of it, so I'm gonna do that. So yeah, I'm gonna stop with the chatting. Oh my god, I have been rambling for almost half an hour. I'm gonna just start right away. I think I'm gonna perhaps start with the book, with the novel, with Beasts of a Little Land, and I will give you updates here and there whenever I can. So let's start. Welcome back to the vlog. Today is Monday and I was supposed to be vlogging since Thursday basically, but I haven't vlogged anything. Well, at least I haven't updated you with anything for the last 3 days. I did read a bit of the Apothecary Diaries. That was about it, and it was just like the first chapter or so. I haven't read that much from the Beasts of a Little Land as well. I finished the epilogue and I believe I finished part 1 as well, but that was about it. So not that much progress have been made in this book as well. On Saturday we went to the zoo, and yesterday I was just super exhausted again, and I honestly spent most of the day in bed just binge watching Stranger Things. And as I mentioned, on Saturday we went to the zoo, the local zoo here. I have conflicting feelings and thoughts about zoos in general. I love animals and I also love the experience of seeing them, but I also don't like the fact that when they are in the zoo, a lot of them will be in cages, even though they are big cages, but they're still nonetheless cages. There are some animals that are provided more freedom. Elephants, zebras, and giraffes have like kind of a big space to roam through during the day and all of that. But then for some reason, when I see like the chimpanzee and all of that, I do not feel that great about it. I honestly start crying when I was there. I know it's contradictory, like why would I go there and still like end up feeling that upset? But as I said, I'm really conflicted about the whole idea of zoos. But for the overall like journey, it was nice. Actually, there was a lot of greenery and like nature being involved into this, and it was pretty nice from that perspective. Anyway, it's a very hot topic. I believe it's a very controversial topic. I don't want to dive into it too much, but hey, we went to the zoo and I did film. I think you already have seen a few footage of it. I only filmed like literally the things that I thought they were like have like enough space. I didn't want to actually film any of those moments that I didn't feel that it was right. As I don't know if I'm making any sense, but it didn't feel right to film like a bird in a cage. I know we usually have birds like as pets in homes, and usually people have them in little cages, but for some reason, I didn't want to add to that equation, if that makes any sense. And there were some things that I felt like it was fine for me to film. I don't know if any of it is fine, but that's how I felt in general. So I'm evidently giving you updates for not really the books themselves that much as like general things I'm doing. But I hope it will be interesting enough, I guess. I feel like I have a lot of energy right now, and I regained my strength overall and my desire to read as well, because I wasn't feeling in a very ready mood, but now I feel like I want to. So I'm gonna continue with the book. So I have just reached part 8. I have read exactly 100 pages so far, and I am a bit shocked. In the beginning, when I was reading the prologue and even like part 1, I wasn't really that connected or that invested yet. And that's fine and all, because usually it takes a while until you warm up to everything and warm up to the characters, the whole layout of the story and all of that. So I wasn't expecting things to progress rapidly or even like immediately. I thought that things will take a while and it will be like more of a steady base until I reach a certain point where I actually feel like I am invested. But evidently no, actually it happened very suddenly and kind of out of nowhere. Once I started reading part 2, for some reason I felt that I don't know, as I said, I'm invested in those characters. So far there are like plenty of characters that seem important enough to the story, and I'm enjoying the writing style quite a bit. I am thoroughly impressed right now, and just by chapter 2 I already got my heart broken over the sad events that were happening. So yeah, this is basically the update for now, and I will see you in a bit. So, welcome back. I have just finished Beasts of a Little Land, and it was quite the emotional journey. I'm still processing. Honestly, as I mentioned, I knew that this would be emotionally intensive for me, but still this kind of exceeded my own expectations. I'm mesmerized by the writing style. It is absolutely stunning. I loved it, but I'm also heartbroken by every intricate detail of this book. This book is pretty much the perfect mix between like historical fiction in times of war and the implications of like devastation and misery, but at the same time, in the heart of it, it's basically a love story as well. So it's very complicated to even explain how I feel right now. I am both heartbroken, but at the same time very hopeful, I guess. I don't agree with every choice that the characters make in this, but that's what makes it even more interesting. I was moved by the intricacy of the writing style, which was filled with political ideas, but also conversation around like values and ethics and things that are deeply connected with our human nature, I guess. So I think I have like at the end of the book just a beautiful written sentences, I guess, but if you don't want to hear them, just skip a minute or so. It says, "Life is only bearable because time makes you forget everything. But life is worthwhile because love makes you remember everything." And it's just like, it's so true, isn't it? Like, this sentiment is so absolutely true. I can't handle how beautifully expressed that was. And time can potentially make you forget, and everything seems kind of plain and almost like boring. But then love, the sentiment of love in general, love for everything and everyone can actually make you remember. At least you remember the beautiful things. I don't know, I'm a little bit like in my own zone right now. And yeah, basically I love this book. I highly recommend reading it if you haven't yet. I think that after such a book, it's nice that I haven't finished any of the other 2 mangas that I was planning on reading. I was planning on like finishing at least one of those within the same span of time that I am literally reading this, but I just couldn't put it down. And yesterday, actually, volume 3 of Spy X Family has finally arrived. Okay, so basically the camera battery just died and I had to switch it. I was saying that yesterday this arrived, volume 3 of Spy X Family, so I will be reading this today and continuing with volume 5 of the Apothecary Diaries. Yeah, I'm glad that I haven't actually finished any of these 2 mangas, because I feel after this book I need something that is more of a lighter read, or considered as a lighter read. So I'm quite excited about that. I'm gonna read these 2 and I'm gonna come back and end this vlog. Welcome back to the final update of this vlog. I have finished the Apothecary Diaries Volume 1 and Spy X Family Volume 3. I loved them both. For the Apothecary Diaries, the mystery solving continues, and the charming personality of Mao Mao is thriving, and we meet new characters along the way. Obviously in each volume we kind of get introduced to new characters, and it's very interesting, and I loved the mystery elements in here. Like, I feel like they are developing with each volume, and it's quite cute as per usual, but also quirky in nature. So I really love this, and now I have to wait for another couple of months until volume 6 is upon us, and that will be in September. For this one I've actually read the German edition and also the English edition back to back. And then I also managed to finish this one. However, I only read the English translation for this one. It's an adorable, interesting, amazing story overall. I love the fake family dynamic between these 3. Our spy, our assassin, and our telepath. I probably will continue this month with volume 4 in the English edition at least, but yeah, and once I finish, or once I am caught up with all the manga series releases, I will probably do a dedicated review for it. But that's it for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it either way. Thank you so much for watching.